to look at. He's the Mooloolaba Cup winner last start, Maxie. Rob Heathcote, Boris Thornton.
Yeah, beat a few of these in the Mooloolaba Cup, but he takes a 4.5 kilo penalty for that. So from 55.5, he's got the 60 to carry here. So that's a little bit of a negative, but he's returned in terrific form, and he's staying at this trip, Bern. I just felt that the big weight, and he might want something a little further, but still I'm sure he's going to run well.
Love Tap's looking beautiful, Maxie. Richard and Will Friedman, Ryan Maloney.
He had a cameo appearance in Melbourne on Cup Day in the Greys, the All Greys race. It was a benchmark 90, and he ran well. He finished fifth there, beaten 2.4. Richard and Will sent him up here. They find the right race for him, and look, he's used to travelling. He's got a good draw with Maloney up, so yes.
Number 3 is Acquitted, Chris Lees and Jim Orman.
Look, his overall form certainly good enough to win this. He comes up with gate 1. They've booked the big jockey. Plenty to like about him, and a bit of juice in the ground will help too.
Military Gamblers, the number 5, Chris Muntz and Damien Thornton.
Well, he won the Toowoomba Cup, and then I don't know what happened at his next start. Maybe he didn't quite run the 2400, but he's had a freshen up since then. A recent barrier trial just to stretch the legs. What's the market telling us? Unchanged at $21. I just want to watch him today.
His stablemate is Jetty with Robbie Dolan.
He raced really well in the Mooloolaba Cup. I think it was about the 11 or 1200. Robbie Dolan elected to go around the field, and he almost pulled it off. June 45, and he got over him late. But he is like that, like the box of chocolates, Bernie.
And he does love the Sunshine Coast as well.
And Eagle Farm. He's raced okay here in the past, but he loves those two big tracks.
He does. Mississippi Prince is number 7, Brent Gray and Sammy Collett.
He was well back to win the Mooloolaba Cup, but there was no finish from him. He jumped in front. They took hold. Maybe he's better allowed to stroll along. And do you have all those gear changes?
I do. He's got cheekers, nose strip, tongue control and a visor on and a lugging off. Yeah. That's a lot of gear. And I suspect he could be going to the paddock because Brent's going in for a shoulder operation, actually.
Okay. All right. But he needs to go better than last start.
Yeah, couldn't refuse his number 8, Desley Forster, Kirk Matheson.
I think could be a good roughie because where he's drawn and he's third up. I thought he was okay at Eagle Farm by Eddie Katerina. He got into a bit of bother late there, so a mad place chance.
Here's Ocean Treaty, number 9, Steve O'Day, Matt Hoysted, Ben Thompson.
She too comes out of the Mooloolaba Cup where she had every possible, only beaten a length, but I like the fact that she's third up today. She possibly boxed seats. It's the right race for her.
Whiskey Wisdom's the 10, Benjamin Smith and Brock Ryan.
Yeah, funny form. She's only won the 2 races and won a Class 1 at Kembla last start. So happy to watch, though, but respect that they've come all this way.
Without Revenge is number 11, Corey and Kylie Guerin, Mark Duplessis.
Only had the 1 start for the new connections, and that was in the Little Dance at Randwick, and went forward, ran a great race at $200.
And here's the Tajaki, the favourite, on the 7-day backup, Stewie Kendrick, Jake Bayliss.
Can't argue at all. Can't pot holes in her form in any way, shape or form. It's just we're starting to get a little bit deeper into her preparation. But she'll go forward here, make her own luck. She might have a little bit of pressure, though, on her, with a few others likely to press on as well.
All right, Maxie, 3 left to load here, and Acquitted was the star of the Mountie yard, wasn't he?
Clearly your pick from the yard, and the punters reckon as well he's been the best back runner here, Acquitted. I'm with the 9, 2, 3 and 12. Number 9, Ocean Treaty. There's been support for her as well to beat Love Tap to get a lovely run, Acquitted, and then Tajaki.
And
light turned on for the tails over a mile. Gate 1, the favour, Acquitted. Yep. And we're right now racing. Acquitted, the inside began well. Likewise to Jarkey. Right up there, couldn't refuse. Love Tap the rail. Going forward is Without Revenge. And further back, Jetty out 4 wide looping forward. Mississippi Prince even deeper, going right up there as well. So taking stock to Jarkey, the inside. Jetty working for Mississippi Prince. 4th, the outside is Without Revenge. And then we've got Acquitted the rail, followed by June 45 out 3 wide, working forward ahead of Couldn't Refuse and Love Tap. 1 further back to Ocean Treaty, followed by Whiskey Wisdom and Military Gambler. So a little bit fired up in front here. Mississippi Prince led by length and a quarter. 2nd, Jetty. Third, the inside to Jarkey. No luck for June 45 out 3 wide around Without Revenge and Acquitted's on the rail. Further back to Couldn't Refuse, outside Love Tap. And then we've got Ocean Treaty, Whiskey Wisdom and Military Gambler. About 7 to 8 lengths top end of Taylor. Mississippi Prince in front. Second, Jetty. A length and a half away. Third to Jarkey. Further back to Without Revenge now going forward 3 wide. June 45 is being wide, being passed by Acquitted. Ormonds away from the rail. Further back to Love Tap. And then we've got Couldn't Refuse. Military Gamblers out very, very wide. Next there is Ocean Treaty and Whiskey Wisdom at the 350. Jetty on the outside taking over. The inside Mississippi Prince. Here's Acquitted down the outside running home well. Without Revenge comes home also. Further back to Love Tap, but Acquitted out wide taking over. Without Revenge can't go with Acquitted. Acquitted's in front with 100 metres left to go. Peach of a ride here. And Acquitted punched out as too good. Won it by length and a half to Without Revenge. Love Tap, Jetty to Jarkey. June 45, no luck. Whiskey Wisdom, Couldn't Refuse, Military Gambler, Mississippi Prince, Ocean Treaty.
Well, it was a terrific ride on Acquitted, trained at Newcastle by Chris Lees and ridden by Jimmy Orman. Just a beautiful ride there. Without Revenge, another good performance. The grey Love Tap, he had his chance, and then Jetty, and then to Jarkey. June 45 was okay under the circumstances. He was obliged to race very wide. 3, 11, 2 and 6. There is a protest at Rose Hill, second versus first. So take note, protest second versus first at Rose Hill.
How beautiful did he look? Oh, he looked beautiful.
We're taking a short break and Doomben on the other side.
He made a quick move on ball.
Yeah, that was an early move. He should have waited now.
He didn't need to. He must have sensed something was happening, but he didn't need to make a 600 run, you know?
Yeah.
Because he picked up quickly, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
That's the same as what Stephanie did.
Yeah.
She let that confidence remember.
Mm-hmm.
Took his run.
Yeah.
Without whatever it was.
Yeah.
Boxing Day called? That race?
When Boxing Day?
Yeah, what's that race on Boxing Day called, Maxie?
What's that?
The sprint on Boxing Day, what's it called?
Boxing Day.
I'm staying with number 3, thanks.
Or is that what?
Valvalon.
Or buffering. One of them. Is it?
She did the same on him in that. It is what it is.
No worries. I don't know what the fascination with that stable and that jockey is.
Yeah.
Like, he's seriously, a bit.
I think comes a lot of pressure with it as well. They reckon they go off at 2.3 million and all that. Like,
Yeah.
he just seems to get put under pressure when he rides it.
Yeah, it's shocking. He'd be beautiful, that horse of Munsey's at Southern Stock.
He's sort of athletic for a stayer, isn't
Yeah.
he? Like, he's really.
Got a beautiful head.
Rangy, isn't it?
He's a Tavistock.
Yeah.
Remember when Larry Cassidy used to ride him?
Yeah, take off.
Yeah.
Still 3 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, my thing.
On, doesn't it?
Ruta's
My
probably.
thing.
Who's that?
Ruta.
Here, Dom.
Oh, Rita. I didn't want to wear my mask out there, guys.
All day I've got to have. All the time.
Why is yours different from mine?
I don't know. Sometimes to the point where I can't hear.
What?
Just the odd
Here as
word.
well as out there.
Yeah, like now, constant. Told you that. And then it'll just
So
stop.
what about you take mine? Will I hear your word?
What horse are they up to? 13. Like, you just have a little listen. What's it doing? Oh.
See if it's doing it. It's just.
But it doesn't stop like that very often.
No.
Yeah, it's still good now. Here it comes, starting again. All right, Knight's Choice and Southern Stock Wave, both $4.40. And then we've got Flying Joy, Maxi, at $5.
Yeah, in from 9.
Yeah.
So that's a big move. And one thing about Flying Joy is she always puts in 100%. So I can see why there's support for her. Punters are not sure about this. Head of stake number 9, 750 into 650, back to 750. So I'm happy to go with him third up from a spell. Putting in Knight's Choice, definitely. I'm really keen to see how he goes today. He's sort of got that sprinting pedigree on the size side, but I believe Mum might have won over a bit of ground. I think Sheila might have trained Mum quite a few years ago, so keen to see how he goes. He didn't have much luck at all in the Mooloolaba Cup. Then I've got Great House number 1. Everything's spot on today for him to go a bit better, and definitely Flying Joy, the one that I want in everything here. So 9-3-1-14.
Yeah, I've stuck with Knight's Choice here. Great parade by him. As you mentioned, he's had a few, I guess, tough runs perhaps this campaign, but always looking like he was looking for further. So I guess it's kind of D-Day today for him. Can he step up on the big stage and and prove himself out to 2,000 metres. But we know he's got the right trainers behind him to do that. So fingers crossed. Let's see how he goes. All right, let's get upstairs to Josh for the call of the second last.
Sadly passed away recently after a lengthy health battle. Became a member of both the Queensland Turf Club and the Brisbane Turf Club, and then the Brisbane Racing Club after the merger in 2009. Also a former president of the Queensland Racehorse Owners Association. And he raced at Fun Tontes, the dam of Beau Tontes, who won earlier on today. And to his wife, Diane, family, we send our deepest condolences to the Purchase family and Wayne's passing. This race names in his honour, Varley Wayne Purchase. So the field just about right, commencing at the 300-metre marker on the home straight. And the light now turned on. 2,000 on the trip. And they're all in, and the gates open, they're racing. Away well, Red Wave and Flying Joy. Quality Time is rolling forward. Southern Stock is handy. And coming over from out wide is Tavis Town, and Head of State is right up there as well. Set Me Up has gone back, and Great House is back third last. So Tavis Town out wide's in front. Second, Head of State. Third, the inside is Quality Time, not much room. Three wide, Sneak Preview. Savvy Legends on heels out three deep as well there. Red Wave on the inside of Flying Joy. Night Choice on the rail. Southern Stock's outside Tapple Doodle Doo. Further back to Great House outside Tap His Lad. Set Me Up's a length and a half away. So Tavis Town's in front. Second, Keen Sneak Preview. Third is Quality Time, and fourth, the outside there. Going forward, just over on the outside is Head of State, and three wide is Savvy Legend. Red Wave on the rail, followed by Flying Joy. A length and a half, Night Choice on the inside of Southern Stock, and they're clear from Great House outside Tapple Doodle Doo. Clear from Tap His Lad and Set Me Up. A length and a half away at the 1,000 metres marker. Tavis Town's in front by a length and a quarter. Second, Sneak Preview. Third, Quality Time. Three wide, Savvy Legend. Around Head of State, Flying Joy's outside Red Wave, and further back to Night Choice on the rails. Southern Stock the outside, and further back to Tapple Doodle Doo. Great House in third last. A length and a half to Tap His Lad and Set Me Up as to last of all. So Tavis Town down the sides in front. Second, Quality Time getting away from the rail as they approach the home turn. And they've got about 500 metres left to run. Third, Sneak Preview, three wide. Savvy Legends been deep. Red Wave on the rail. Night Choice away from the fence and making ground. One from the outside, Flying Joy. And sneaking runs as Tapple Doodle Doo. Quality Time limbing up on the outside of Tavis Town at the 250. Sneak Preview runs home. Night Choice down the outside. Red Wave further back, but Quality Time skipped away. 2 lengths in front. Night Choice runs home. Red Wave between them with 100 metres left to go. Here's Night Choice lengthening on the outside, grabbing the lead. Ladies back. Night Choice has won. Second, Quality Time. Third, Red Wave. Followed by Tapple Doodle Doo. And then Sneak Preview, Flying Joy, Tavis Town. Great House, Tap His Lad. Southern Stock, Savvy Legend, Set Me Up. And Head of State at the rear.
So Night's Choice is back into the winners list from Quality Time, who kicked clear, and then Red Wave, who had to sort of get away from the rails coming towards the bend, and it's close for fourth. Sneak Preview will probably get that spot, and the rest of them have been sort of beaten a fair way by that trifecta, the trio up front. So Night's Choice for Simons and Laxon, and ridden by Jaden Lloyd, and Jaden would be just delighted with that victory after things went against him in that Mooloolaba Cup a fortnight ago over the 1,600. Jaden has made all of the right moves here. He tracked up beautifully coming towards the bend, sort of going up and down in the one spot at about the 200, and then this little guy clicked into overdrive. He set out after Quality Time and gets up to score. Now, Sneak Preview does get that fourth spot, so it's 3, 4, 11 and 13. And 3 cheers, folks, if you're on Night's Choice, Bernie.
Absolutely, Maxie. And we kept the faith with John Simons and Sheila Laxon. So, Big John, come and have a chat to us now. That was absolutely fantastic. He deserves some luck today.
Yeah, he did. You know, he's had none, you know, in Sydney's first day at 1,200, he was never going to probably be competitive. But I thought he went well, so I was quite happy. And then when we went to the mile race, he got turned inside out. He was probably lucky. We were able to continue on in the campaign. He got twisted sideways badly. And then in the big race, you needed to be in on the fence, and Legato ran him off. So he's had excuses in all those runs, but you start doubting even your own judgment.
Oh, don't do that. You guys are the masters. And, he's always promised to develop into a nice stayer. Obviously, today was the test, wasn't he? It was a mile to 2,000.
Yeah, that's right. And like in his run it right out too. It was pleasing to see him do that. So, who know, I'm not quite sure how far he'll go, but we were pretty confident he'd run the 2,000. Hence, that's why we wanted to try him today rather than going to the 1,600. Although I probably would have been quite happy to go to the mile with him because we know he's proven at the journey and probably a little bit unlucky the other day at the Sunny Coast.
Can you start to eye off some big prize money and perhaps Magic Millions Carnival? Is he a Millions horse, or are you looking for one of those wild cards?
Well, he's a Magic Millions horse, so he'll qualify for whatever we want him to go into. So, maybe the 1,800 wave on the first day might be a nice race for him for 3 and 4 year olds.
All right, well, it was an easy watch today. Enjoy the win.
Thanks, Bernie.
All right, there he is, John Simons, of course. Sheila Laxon trained this guy. He got a great ride by Jaden Lloyd, and he's home at first go 2,000 metres. Nice Choice takes out the ninth, beats 3, 4, 11 and 13. It's time for race 6 at Ascot. Hold on. That was great. Oh, finally.
Got a bit of luck, that was.
And when you got onto the back of Red Wave. Okay. All right, let's have a chat now with winning jockey Jaden Lloyd. And Jaden, you made that watch so easy for us. Put him to sleep, midfield the fence, found the back of Red Wave from the 700 or 800. It was just pretty to watch.
Yeah, got a lovely sort of run behind the one I thought was the one to beat, and sort of took me everywhere. And it's great to get a win on him because he's been very unlucky this prep. Obviously, he's been contesting the big races, but sort of back to this grade, we thought he'd be awfully hard to beat today.
So 2,000 today, his first go, ran it out really strongly. Could he run further?
I'd be question mark, and I think 2,000 probably is as far as he can go, but terrific win. He might be looking for the paddock now, but
well done.
Thank you.
Big fans over there too. He's a rock star.
Still one for the lady. The race favourite leads out by 3 metres to Jetty and Holmes. Ace comes up the Ex-Finalist to the side of the field 3 deep.